a very heavy thing to do. But then again, let's watch how all of this play out in match number 2, game number 2, ZOL Esports FE versus Impunity Starlets, best of 3 series, and we're here with the talent prediction, both to the side of ZOL FE.
Back to the topic. Despite that, I love how the drop coming from Impunity Starlets, the pick-off combination coming from ZOL Esports FE is pretty huge, and we witnessed what was happened in the previous game. How they are able to stop and even giving the pressure towards the opponent. And with the Guinevere along with the Cho that is being used right now by the ZOL, I really I wonder if they are going to be playing super aggressive, because with the pick-off combination, the CC, the setup that they can have, it's pretty huge. Despite that these Outlaws might have quite hard, having quite a hard time here going for all of that. But Moshi, I don't think that Moshi will be able to survive for quite long, and it will be the first blood in the hand of Ang.
Okay, this is quite unique. Pressing down onto the side of EXP lane. Usually it's a gold lane. Yeah, and for Mitsu trying to find a great in, trying to fill out again. But then again, Taro needs to put on a flicker, and the Appraisal Wrath needs to be open, and a flicker offensive by Zana here, and quite a mirroring there with Moshi taken down from the side of ZOL Esports. I say that for a kill, it's not quite balanced because the EXP lane is taken down, but from the side of Impunity Starlets, they got the marksman.
Do you really want to get over this Yuzong? Why? That's the most anticipated hero to go against a Clint. Dragon Tail, Black Dragon form. It's gonna be heavy to go against a Clint. Clint with no escape ability, but with Violet, with Fire going for this Brethren, not enough damage to push up into the Impunity Starlet side. They just push back the players. They just want to know the location. The Glue playing quite far away, but still with a very good condition. The pass has been done here. Going for the orange buff. Will they able to secure that one? But Ang here will be trying to diss them, and even 1 versus 2, but he is very strong. But Ang still using the split to try to escape for this one. Will she able to escape? But it is not, because it's Moshi that he is using the Dragon Tail to survive and able to secure the kill.
Moshi's passive and also the essence that is going into the body of Yuja actually quite helps a lot. With that much of a gain is quite good, because remember in the early is actually quite pressed down, even though maybe the gold is not really that big of a gap. But then again, trying to find a good way and a sneaky beaky way on how to open up the map here, a retribution going in. But it would be a very tricky thing, because let's not forget that the first turtle here is going to be up in 32 seconds.
Yeah. One thing about Impunity Starlets, like they really know how to do, but look at that one, the penetration, revenge, along with the Nibiru's patient, unable to secure kill, but look at that one, actually, Rain trying to go for somebody, but Wayne forced to get back in. Black Dragon form is being used right here, trying to pick up somebody. Mitsu is being picked up, but on the back we're seeing the battle with YM, along with the damage coming from the side of Team ZOL Esports. They're securing another point here, while Taro being taken care of. Everything, a lot of things happen inside of the map, but it's 3 members that is being picked up, and Nana, I think, will be the next one.
So a few times from Impunity Starlets, one by one gets taken down. Let's look at the highlights and instant replay. Actually, I like how the Way of the Dragon is actually opening up, and the timing of Moshi trying to jump in with the Black Dragon form has popped up the essence of taking it down. But how she used the Petrify is quite good. And then how Rain can flank to the right and try to fight a good way, picking out a kill is a very clean way to do. But Moshi trying to jump in to the side of Taro, but Mitsu is still in the front line trying to protect, but Yue and Hana following up again with the Tyrant's range, trying to charge in. but jumped a bit too far away from the map, and they choose not to fight this.
Choosing not to do it, but on the other hand, Ben able to secure Zana here for the second time. And now Fire Requiem again going for Hana, and Hana will be taken care of. It's a mega kill, and Black Dragon for going in. Way of Dragon as well. They are going to be going for the Bradford. It's going to be like 4 people being taken care of. And where will be the fourth here for the side of Impunity Starlets? ZOL, they are looking very strong and even not giving them chances to breathe at all. Another one! Hana! Zana!
Okay. Popping up the Bennett's Rage and a nice Violet Requiem, but sadly needs to be cancelled out because she's jumping into 2 turrets here. And securing the middle outer turret in 6 minutes, that is quite early.
It is. If you're talking about early, it is early. Look how Bane is having like 505. That is huge, to be honest. That is huge to have that rotation, to have everything on the hand, and even having a really good Violet Requiem and everything to push back the players coming from Impunity Starlets. Like, usually it's gonna be pretty risky because whenever you jump in, it's like a commitment. If you're not doing it well, it's gonna be a punishment for you. It's a high risk, high return, but they are doing it really well here. Look at that one, another setup from Ang, going in, Violet Requiem, jumping in, and a lot of damage gets given.
Okay, with the airborne popping up with the Black Dragon form, and also the Way of the Dragon taking down 2 people from the side of Impunity Starlets. ZOL Esports has secured all of this. How they played out, how they zoned out from the turtle here, getting, and even it's Bene who's trying to fill in that gap, and Rain and Taro gets the chance for taking down the Tier 2 turret. Okay, but Yue jumps in with Tyrant's Rage, trying to pull onto the Petrify. That is the Black Dragon form popping in again, but a shutdown onto the side of Impunity Starlets, getting in, but then again, Mitsu and Bene is going to be in the front. Okay, Bene's Rage popping in again with Nibiru's Passion going in, but a monster kill with that Violet Requiem secured up by Bene, and that is too powerful, and Impunity Starlets needs to move back.
The quick draw coming from Taro is also very thirsty towards Impunity Starlets. They are just like punishing everything to the side of Impunity, but back again, like having the shutdown Rain in the first place before they're starting the big war right there is creating so much loss for the side of ZOL. At first they might be able to go for more, but after like not having Rain on that particular moment, it's creating so much trouble for ZOL Esports to play much more aggressive towards Impunity. But Violet Requiem again going for the Fradrin here, trying to pick up somebody, trying to push back everyone, but Yui is still going pretty far, and then still trying to search for the movement and also positioning of the Impunity Starlets.
Spatial migration used at a quite good time on maybe getting a chance, a expensive move popping in just like that, and Tyrant's Rage going in with the Way of the Dragon kicking out. One of the frontliners of Impunity Starlets has been taken down, and it would be a very hard thing to do because they need to defend their high ground.
And they really know how to play with this show. They really play it well with that Way of Dragon, with the setup combination. Like Ang is also like having the purpose here to try to go in with the pass and also the split, but again with the Shunpo Jet Kanedu, Mitsu is just like opening up all the way like a highway for ZOL Esports to go and aim for the players of Impunity Starlets.
Okay, good thing that Ang has the split ready, because 1 versus 5 it wouldn't be a good thing. Trying to pull in that again, UniPin being in the first target here. Ben's Rage didn't get anybody, but the Way of the Dragon has pinned down on this, but Moshi with the Black Dragon form forming onto the backline, and then again trying to take an Ang down. But Bene is the one who is able to secure the Lord.
They are still securing that one. 18-6 in the 10 minutes going inside of the Land of Dawn. Thunderbelt along with the Genius one. That's why it's pretty painful. The penetration coming from the side of Guinevere is very good. Late armor to prevent the damage and also return it back to Zana, who is already making over the Blade of Despair and might be going for the Malefic Roar here. She wants the penetration to go against the ZOL Esports, who is pretty tanky, to be honest.
Okay,
And
so
if they can say there is only one Dominus Eyes to go against this act.
It would be hard though, even though there's just one. I think it won't be enough to support the whole team. But then again, the Lord is trying to barge in the middle with the Menace Rage popping in again with the passive of the turret is taken down, both of it too. And ZOL Esports is still ready to big on again, trying to pull in a good way, but a nice defense from Impunity Starlets. Without waiting any more, but the minion wave going in, but ZOL Esports wants to push this in, but still playing in difficulty with UA popping in with the Tyrant's Revenge, with the Violet Requiem actually opening up again with the Dragon's Form. Praisal Wrath going in again, trying to pull in onto the side of Bene, but it's too powerful with the Petrify and also still able to jump in with the Spatial Migration. Saves the day, but actually it's shut down because it is been shot by Hannes after recall, but Taro is getting too powerful, bursting down one of the mages. Half of the HP has been taken down.
Oh ho ho! Actually, the damage from Brain, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that is pushing back the Hana. But yeah, I think like ZOL, they really need to work on how the discipline that they were having. Like, it's pretty much scrapped back previously. Impunity, they know that they really have a very good condition in the high ground. I mean, like, with the presence from Hannah, with the vision, with the astral that can show a lot of things from the high ground, and also the follow-up movement that can be done by the Cupra or even coming from the Fredrin, it makes Impunity quite strong on that one. Along with, in case of the ZOL, making the mistakes, Impunity gonna be ready for taking the chances and opportunity. But I just want to give a shout out towards Taro, who is having a really good positioning. Whenever Impunity trying to open up a skill and trying to pick her off, she's just like having a very good positioning to hide or even to avoid all of the skills coming from the side of Impunity Starlets. So that's what makes ZOL still having the lead despite a lot of things have happened inside of the Land of Dawn.
Okay, you're finally trying to dive in, but then again, Misu and Yue didn't get that chance of the bouncing ball kicking in with the way of the dragon. But then again, being in front line here, trying to climb in and pull Yue Fendi back, and it's also taken down. Two players from Impunity Starlets. Even the Retribution power has in control for the ZOL side of ZOL Esports. It's a quite good timing on how they can get this next Enhanced Lord.
They are able to secure that one while Mitsu finishing off the Dominance Eyes. Well, for Yui, I think like it's already full defense kind of build here has been done by this Fredrin, but it's not enough. They really need something to go, but Spatial Migration, Fire Requiem, going for Moshi. Are they going to be trying to finish it off? But no, it's not. They're just going to push back everyone because they know they still have the Lord that is marching on the top lane. They are not going to giving them chances to try to recover and maybe dragging this game into the late game condition.
Okay, Impunity Starlets have to be ready for the Lord barging in onto the top lane with a quite nice minion wave management. Actually can pull out a 3-way push. But then again, on the top lane, Yue Fendi trying to pull in again, but Bene with the Violet Requiem and the Spatial Migration pulling in with the Menace Rage pulled up again. Nibiru's Passion opening up, but Aang is too tanky and pulling Yue Fendi onto the back line again, but Bene is trying to jump in with Moshi with the Black Dragon Form popping in again with a Flicker doing on defensive, taking down the Lord. But then again, Yue with the bouncing ball onto the back line, but Moshi is been taken down right now, godlike by Taro, and another double kill. I follow up again with a triple kill, and the base is left